Yo, yo, what's poppin'? What's up with y'all, man? Huh? Everybody good? Jason Ewing, the DMV Bison. R. Scott, what's up? Fat guy with guns. What's happening with y'all? Big Easy, 303. Let me get myself together before the trolls get in here. Tonight I'm gonna go with a little stone. Use this. You gotta be careful. My city just walk around talking like that. You can't just be saying stone. It's not safe. Silverback, what's happening? Ramsey J, what's to it, man? Jason T, what it do, young fella? What's going on with y'all? Shanna, the Ewings are in the building. That's a beautiful thing. What's happening? I hope everybody's doing amazing. If you guys could do me an awesome favor and hit the like button on your way in, just save us a little time here. So cold Magnum. What's happening? What's up with you? I had to sound stuff out, not a great reader. Patrick, what's to it? Mo Bullets. Got me, Mo. Tell you that. 223 DMR, what's happening? I see you. I see you, Jason. Boy, you better stop playing, boy. You out there acting a fool. 6.5. What it do? QB, what's happening, nephew? Dre Hill 317. What it do, man? 7. I like to say 7 like I say buddy. 7 and buddy is like the same thing to me. It's a certain way you say those things so people know that you mean it. North Florida Tactical Training Group. What it do? Whoa. I can't say your name, but what's happening with you, babe? Whoa, I'm not going to try to do it. You tell me how to say it. Norwood, what's happening? Armel in the building. Armel site mark 771. Fourth love of guns. What's happening, man? Mr. R. Daniels, how are you this evening? Electric Games. What's to it? Funny you got this topic up. I got a red dot I'm selling on eBay because it didn't fit my Canik TP9 Elite SC. Let me get it, man. Which one you got? Let me get it. Let me see it. Where's that? Oh, my man. $2 toward my staccato fund. Carbon Q, how are you, ma'am? The little short lady. What it do? What it do? Real deal 10 mil. What's happening, funny hat wearing guy? Mr. Copacetic. Tap in. What's happening, bro? That's my boy right there. Nicole Groves. Nicole. I like to call Nicole a success story. That's what you are to me. Well, that's not what you are to. I don't like. Let me stop, because sometimes I start saying stuff and it sound left, but I meant a very positive thing out of that. Brett H, what's happening, man? C-Man, my snob buddy, gotta say it right. Vortex Viper. Oh yeah, let me get that, bro. I put that on. I'm sure I got something that a Vortex Viper go on, man. Let me know how much you want for it. I'll take it up off your hands, man. Don't send it back to the eBay people. Don't sell it on eBay. We'll bid on it right now. What's the starting bid on eBay? Lawrence Clark, what's happening? Locked in defense. Boy, your name should be locked in offense, Cammy. Because you talk too much. You be on offense too much. You know what you be doing. My Fly family, what's happening, man? Big boat, little fish. Boy, he don't miss a Taco Tuesday, do he? Not at all, man. I forgot it was Taco Tuesday. I had a banana. Pause. No, I didn't. I had a burger. Reginald Woodward. Reese, what's happening, man? Fiend Dog, what it do, what it do, what it do. Hey, QB, chill, bro. Chill right now. You know we're getting close to Nashville, don't you, QB? And I swear, I'm not even lying to you, man. Last night, was that last night or this morning? It was last night. Last night, I was mirror boxing, QB. And when I tell you these combinations are getting faster and faster, Boy, we get to Nashville. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Bet you that. Dude, knowledge. What it do? What's happening with y'all, man? I hope everybody doing good tonight, man. On this Tuesday. Silverback, thank you, man. See, Silverback, he act a lot better now. He act a whole lot better now. You know, I gotta teach these guys a YouTube game. I seen two grown men come in the chat and say, "I like turkeys." Now, when my wife come in, I'm gonna let her tell you what a turkey is in my house. So when y'all come on here and say, "I like turkeys," I tell you offline. It's terrible, and I'm not here to judge you. Don't come here talking about I like no damn turkey. So y'all know we got a good topic tonight, and it's funny because the snobs like to hang around to hear these type of topics because they're gonna start telling me how messed up I am. Kaba, what it do? Oh, you said turtles, not turkey. Same thing. Turtle, turkey. BP. Hey BP, you know you gotta come in and talk to me, man. I don't know why BP out here acting like I ain't see him. I saw you, man. I saw you out there, boy. You know, and nobody gonna mention. You know, it felt like when I was watching you out there, BP. You ever watch Sanford and Son? Well, anyway, you reminded me of Fred out there, but you was doing stuff that I don't think Fred could do. You was carrying people and running through the woods and shooting guns. You doing a whole lot of weird stuff, BP. Stay mad, losers. What's happening? I ain't gonna lie, man. BP is the truth. There's motivation out there. He out there doing his thing. That's my mentor right there. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, if I can't whoop QB, BP can. Two two three. You say I remind you of Lamont. How I remind you of Lamont, bro? That was weird. Anyway, man, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this amazing topic we got tonight? I hope you are, because it's a really good, really good topic. Hey man, who you calling donuts? I don't even eat donuts. That's like that was. I don't even know why you just said that, bro. I don't know where Hook at, man. I've been looking for him. I can't find him. I have no clue where Hook at. I be looking for him. I call him. You know, sometimes when people disappear like Hookah, they probably got rich or something. It happens. It happens a lot. Somebody get rich, get a whole lot of money, life change. Hey, QB, stop. Just chill out, bro. I don't even eat donuts, bro. You say I be shooting down ideas, man? I don't be shooting down no ideas, man. Diego, what's up, man? What's happening? 2A sister. What's up, my sister? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Row, 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 row. Roady, row, row. Roady, row, row. I'm going to the range this weekend, brother. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Pow, pow. Going to shoot. Hey, I'm not going to even wait. Like, we already passed the 50. I ain't big time yet. We're going to keep 50 at being our number to get to. I was going to try to wait till we probably hit 100 or something, but why? I'm not going to do that. TK, what's good? So, tonight, I want to talk about red dots. Kaba, I got a message from a friend. You should know who this is. He said your Strybog was trash. Shit, none of my friends said that. Ain't none of my friends said that, bro. You, not none of my friends. If somebody messaged you and told you and said the Strybog was trash, you tell him if he was my friend, he not no more. Just Peoples, what's up? Rodney Brady, New York City. What's happening, man? JLN Network. Boy, it sound like a whole TV channel. That's what's happening. Oh, Daryl B. No, no, man. Man, you know what? I was just talking about people that get a lot of money and start acting funny. Daryl B's one of them. He used to be a friend of mine, man. When I first met him, he thought I was a celebrity. Then somehow he turned into the celebrity. And then he changed his number, moved out of state or something, and I ain't seen him since, man. I don't know what happened to him. He was a good guy, though, around that time. I don't know how he is now. D Brazil, what's happening? What's good? Siege, how are you? But now I'm going to double back to what I was saying. I was going to talk about some red dots tonight. All right. And I be thinking about this from when, from when I first got on YouTube, and even, prior to that. All right. Oh, DB in your gun club, man. Oh man, that's what's happening, man. He's still in there, or did he abandon y'all too? Just let me know, bro. You just let me know. You can let me know another time. Anyway, whoa. I don't know who that is. Whoever that is, I got my eyes on you. Alicia Richmond. So what are red dots? Great question. Great question. Kick up dust. What's happening? Rucker Homestead. What it do, man? Oh man, thank you, man. I wish I was the man. I'm just here, man. Hold on, let me get kick up dust. I'm finna put the link out here so I can cuss him out. I'd rather cuss him out when he in here rather than cuss him out while he out there. Hey, kick up dust, come here, bro, so I cuss you out. So anyway, we're gonna talk about red dots and everything like that. Hey, Roro, I'm glad you in here because you really need to hear this. You need to hear this conversation worse than anybody, and we need to let Alicia know what red dots are. Guess that's probably the first question. Oh, that's Jerry. That's Gary with a G. Jerry with a G. Forget it. I know who he is, though. Tell you that. What's happening with you, man? I was just talking to you on the phone, kind of, sort of. Cortez, what's happening? What's the word, man? CW, what's happening? Red dots, green lasers. OG $2. What's happening, man? Hey, OG $2. I'm not going to even say nothing because as soon as you say something about OG $2, he go the wrong way with it. I'm not messing with him, man. Hold on, Dust. I got you. Oh, there he is. That's my boy with the hats right there.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Loud, too. What's happening?
I just thought I'd come in and show you my new hat.
I like it.
This
I like
is,
it. I actually like that one. I like all of them, but I really like that one. That one's pretty good right there.
Yeah, this one's like my black one, but it's straw. It's open road.
Do you got
It's
a
my
particular
summer gear.
Do you have a particular store that you go to buy those hats? Philip, how are you, man?
I went to Amazon, brother.
Oh, Amazon got them hats?
Amazon got those hats.
Do they got them in a size 8?
I'll look for you, but yeah, they should.
Yeah, because I need an 8, bro.
I'll look up some sites for you and send you some links.
Yeah, if you see an 8, just let me know, and then I'll buy it. I'll get it. Just tell me. All you gotta do is text me. Tell me you saw an 8 in that hat, and I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna wear it.
All right.
Because if I try to wear that one right there, it's just gonna sit on top of my head. It ain't gonna
Yeah.
sit still.
So you're size 8. Do you know what you are?
That
Okay,
would be
you
a
said I was
that'd be a two that'd be a 2X. That would be like
2X.
wearing
Okay.
2X t-shirts, you know?
Yeah.
Big head people.
Yep.
All right. Don't you agree? You just help me find it, all right?
Yeah, I'll help you find it, and I'll send you some links to it.
My main man. I appreciate you, man. How's everything in Indiana?
Pretty good. It's warm today. It's 53 right now.
Oh yeah, we had decent weather too. How's Tank?
Tank's doing good. He threw a big fit this morning because he wanted his Cheerios. I gave him Cheerios for treats.
Tell Tank I said what's up, man. All right.
I sure will.
Appreciate you, man. My brother.
All right.
All right. I gotta get my other brother in here so I can cuss him out.
All right.
All right.
I'll be watching. Catch you later.
Thank you, man. Definitely watch this because I'm about to cuss.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Hey, bro, what's up? You good?
I'm chilling. What's going on?
I'm about to cuss you out, right?
Why?
You and your little gang.
Why? Why?
Okay. Marketing 101. Y'all stop coming in here turkey gangbanging, all right? Trying to throw up turkeys, you know? Because listen, that is not promo. Kick big boat, little fish. Dude, who else in there? Tag Life ain't even here right now. That is not marketing. Stop it.
It's not marketing. It's not.
You're
just throwing up turkeys. That's it.
Turkeys up in this chat. This is established. You gotta go somewhere else and throw up turkeys where it matters.
Listen,
y'all have got to stop this old. You too, see, man. Stop it. All y'all some jive turkeys. Stop it. Hey, what's up with you, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Hey, look. Tonight we're gonna talk about red dots, man. We probably got quite a few new gun owners in here. I saw somebody ask what was a red dot. You want to tell the people what a red dot is?
It's an optic.
They don't know what an optic is. You gotta tell them what an optic is.
It's an optic that you can put on your pistol or your rifle. Instead of having crosshairs, which is I would guess you would say the original, T, if you will, through your optic, it is a dot, illuminated dot.
That helps you.
It helps you, it helps with your sight picture when you shoot.
There you go. So it's sort of like a baby scope, but it's a dot that helps you to get on
target. Yep.
There you go. It's not a laser, Alicia.
No.
It's not a laser. I'm going to show you some red dots. I'm going to go over a whole red dot story for you. But hold on. I got to say what's up to my mentor because he just slid through. Hold on.
Yo, big dummy. Coming to join you, Elizabeth, with a fake ass Chicago lasagna pizza on my breath.
Hey, BP, what's up, man?
What's up?
Hey, it's good to see you.
What's up?
Good to see you. Good spirits, man. You know, last time I saw you somewhere in a forest.
I was tired, man. We had carried that dummy like yards, like what, 200-300 yards. And they were yelling and screaming and pick up this and run that, security this, and so. But it was an excellent.
That was some good stuff.
How many days was that?
2 days, Saturday and Sunday. We ran a little bit later on Sunday, but we got a lot of extra stuff. We did bounding techniques, patrol techniques, and stuff like that. So it was really good. It's really worth it. North Florida Tactical. If you haven't heard of them, check them out.
It was just in here.
Tactical.com. If he's in here, you got to give that brother Matt. I give him, much love, much thanks for getting me in there. Had another brother. I don't know if he wants to give out his name, but another physician from New Orleans.
His name was Matt. You said?
Yeah, North Florida Tactical.
Hey Matt,
so he was
in here, Matt?
So because if you guys get a chance,
I'm coming down there, and I'm gonna carry some dummies too. I might bring my own dummy. Hey, Duz, you wanna go with me?
To Florida? You gonna carry dummies?
Bring a dummy with me. I need to bring a dummy with me. You.
I ain't the dummy.
That flew right over his head at first, did it?
Man, back of the head, bounce off.
That is crazy. You ever did training like that, bro?
No, not yet.
Me either, man. I ain't
Not
gonna
yet.
lie.
Not yet.
I don't want to shame myself. I just say it like this. I'm a big fella. So when I go down there and I get ready to train, it's gonna be a little rough. Like they're gonna have to entice me. QB he gonna be joking with me on this one, but they definitely gonna have some food at the end of the course, and then I imagine I'll get through it rather easily.
Yeah. The motivation is, what are you going to do when your kids or grandkids are in danger? There's nobody there to protect them or give them health care or med care but you. That's going to motivate you. That's going to motivate you to
You ain't
move.
lying. Corey, what's
That's
up?
going to motivate you to train. So it was a good
Wow,
thing.
you was out there moving like you was 21. I said,
Now,
oh,
let me, did you just? I know you because I've heard you talk about it. You was gonna go do some training. You spoke on it before, but did you just hop up and go do it, or were you working out previously?
I actually hadn't been working out. I stopped the red meat, like I said, January 1st. So I had just started my workout, and now this is going to be a continuation. Like today, I did my 4 clicks on the treadmill, I did my pull-ups, push-ups. So I want to maintain that. I've been doing a little bit, but I want to push myself. I want to lose another 10 pounds. I've lost 10. I want to get back, not to that. I'm not going to be the shape I was at 28, but I want to be able to do a lot of other stuff. And that kind of encouraged me to continue. Okay, I'm old, but I'm not that old. I can still get out there and do something.
Oh no, man! You motivated me, brother. Mr. Wilk was good, man. That's
good.
That's crazy, bro.
hold on, Mr.
You're out
Wilk.
there doing your thing. I'm proud of you, man.
I just want to thank that brother again. The other brother that was there was a physician from New Orleans. He gave everybody there. He's a pediatrician in New Orleans, doing a lot of good work. I don't want to give out his name, but he has his medical tactical consultant for Noir Armory, noirarmory.com. Check out his site. Maybe you could hook up with him and maybe talk to him, because the brother is doing a lot of positive stuff. So check out his site on IG as well, Noir Armory. And you may want to have him on your show, RGG, because he's real positive brother. So I'm going to definitely be following up with him as well.
I always want to talk to the brothers doing their thing, man. I always want to talk to them. Bring them by. You sit them to
it was great. I told him about your show, so of course he's a doctor, so he stayed busy. But I told him, check in good community. A lot of people doing a lot of positive stuff. So you may see him come through soon.
Okay, that's dope, man. I appreciate. I'm proud of you, man. Proud of you. 2A in LA. What's up?
2A in LA. What's up?
Yeah, man. You motivated a lot of us, man. Watching that. I wish I had
get that training.
I thought about it. I would have tried to get that video and pull it up to show people, because that was intense.
It was a good course. Gets you thinking. I have a lot of clinical healthcare experience. I had some in the field, but it's been a while. But it reemphasizes that trigger you have to pull to react in a tactical situation. It's totally different. The rules are different. What you have to do is different. So one of the things I enjoy what he said is, in a tactical situation, if you have to give healthcare to somebody who's injured, that weapon may become a medical device. So you have to be able to differentiate when to use that as opposed to something else. So, but the brother puts down a lot of good information. And he always says, no mission without medical. So no matter what you're doing, you got to have that medical.
Boy, you're a bad man.
I
seen him in action in real life. He knew what to do. I seen him do it. He didn't shoot nobody. He definitely helped save our brother, man.
Yeah, they called the shooting that time. So yeah, I'm just trying to do my little bit, my little part. Man.
For sure, man. I'm glad you came on here to tell us that.
Yeah. So red dots, I wanted to say the emphasis on red dots.
Here we go.
Not only does it help you to target, helps you to stay target focused. You want to be able to see that target and tactically anything around you. So having that dot, you can look at what's coming at you, not looking at the front side, trying to line it up with the rear side, focus on that front target. And in 5 years, it's already going to be a given. Every combat weapon, whether it's pistol or rifle, is going to have a red dot. So get used to doing that. I've been shooting irons for 50 damn years. I know how to do that. But red dots give you a tactical advantage. So if you're using that weapon for tactical situations, go with that. If you're, shooting for competitions, that's different. But for tactical situations, if it's for tactical situations, get you a red dot, train on it, learn how to use it.
Because now you just said something that was really interesting. Because you shoot with a red dot.
On most of my stuff,
Even in a defensive situation, you can still see what's in front of you. You can literally see what's and looking because you're looking through the. That's okay. That was deep right
there.
You
want full focus on everything, because if you focus on this right here on a side, trying to line that up, and something's come over here. Now you got to change that focus, change your side, boom, boom, boom. The red dot is boom, target focus, bam, you're there. You have a tactical advantage every time. You have to train on it.
Hold on, BP. Sometimes you ever been in a basketball game, BP, and you know you got the better team, but the game get close, and then you know at the end you got better closers on your team, so you can win the game. I don't know why I just said that. That was completely irrelevant to what I'm about to Big Fish Little Voters out there. He keeps acting like I'm not experiencing this. I'm sort of like Golden State. He's sort of like the Cleveland Cavaliers. They good, but they ain't going nowhere. Wow. I'm already here. We at the championship, Fish. You can't tell me how to Whoa. One thing for certain, I keep telling them I'm undefeated over here. You can't tell me change topic because it's a big topic here, man. Watch how great it go. $114. It just went up to 18, ready to listen to what we about to talk about. Somebody get that snob for me, man. All right. So anyway, let's talk about this. So for people that don't have red dots, are not used to shooting with them,
it takes a while.
Great sister, that's a great question, because let's think about the two different types of red dots, right? You got them for your rifles or carbines, and then you have pistol dots, right? That you're using on your handgun. Now, I can say personally that I never really got used to. Hold on. My boy just texted me and said the likes look really terrible, man. Could y'all hit the like button?
Let me do that. Sorry. There we go.
All right, we got one more at least. Could you guys hit the like button if you just came in or not? Erica, how are you? Anybody I might have missed that came in, I apologize wholeheartedly. My bad. I didn't mean to not speak to you. Triple S Bandits, what's up? So we got a lot of people watching. We just need to get the likes up. Yeah, we way behind. So let's get the likes up, man. So because I got some good conversation. And watch how relatable some of the stuff that I'm about to say gonna be to some people that started like me. Red dot. He said, I swear my red dot. With my emotion. So Dust, while we wait on the likes to come up, I ask you, because I know you're a really good shooter as well, but you're really good with irons.
Yeah. I learned how to shoot with irons before I hopped onto the red dots.
So, but now you are a red dot supporter. Like, hey,
correct.
My pistols, I have to have it. I gotta have a dot on my pistols now.
Yeah, I could run without them, but yeah, it's a preferred thing.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I meant to say. You know, I'm vocabulary challenged. But that's interesting. And BP, you say you're transitioning to being, you know, that being your preferred thing.
No, it's been my preferred thing. I mean, since it's been for a couple of years since I really started getting it. Once I picked them up and got the training on how to use them properly, it's like such a tactical advantage. It's like, why would I go to irons? I know how to shoot irons. I shoot them well. I'm on my weapon.
So it's one of them things. You feel like, you know, once you go to the dot, it's hard to go back now. I mean, for
tactical situations, you practice with both. I practice with both. So like my AR-15, it has 45-degree offset irons. So I practice with both.
Okay. All right. Now that's interesting.
Stay proficient with both.
Everything that I have long in terms of firearms, like carbines, rifles, whatever, I have a dot on it. I don't shoot nothing with just irons. But when it comes to the pistols, I've always been pretty accustomed to just having the iron sights, right? So I'm gonna bring Zach on because I think he's a red dot guy, competition guy.
What's up, y'all?
Is there anybody out there just by a show comment of me? Is there anybody out there who just prefer irons only on the handguns I'm talking about right now?
It depends. Like on my 45s, I just like irons. I don't put red dots on those.
No.
And of course, like the Chiappa, I'm not going to put a red dot on that
Of
either.
course, yeah.
So revolver, but
Definitely,
like my 45s.
there's definitely certain people that are past like irons, and even with a red dot, there's people that can shoot without irons or red dot. They just have so much
Point of
repetition
aim is right there. Yeah.
with that firearm that once they present the firearm and they're out there ready on target.
Well, there is
That's one of the drills you do. You do your natural point of aim. You close your eyes and you present. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to be on target. So you have that natural point of aim.
It's important, but it's not super important. It's electronic and you go out. You know this, Big Fish.
That's a good question, though.
That's why if you run your red dot optic, you should
important
sites that you have backup co-witness. Well, not so much, but there.
Not bad, bro. Big Fish, do you think that's the most important accessory? So this is what I say. I think personally that if you have any type of long gun, you should have some type of optic on it. If it's an AR-15, a carbine, whatever it is, I think they all should have it. Now, matter of fact, it is becoming the thing now because they sell some guns that don't even, you have to put a dot on it. Yeah. Like it don't even come with an option. Like I know it's a 22, but my Charger, you have to put a dot on it. It don't got no type of other sights on it.
Well,
when you buy a lot of ARs, they'll come with no sights on them at all.
Yeah, you can always get like Magpul M-Bus or M-Bus Pros or whatever you want to run and slide them on.
No, the rail is like this long,
and that's the only problem. It doesn't have a pick rail.
Right.
Same thing with the PC Charger.
Yeah, you don't have that rail space, so it's configured for a dot.
Now, how important is, say, having a quality red dot?
No, that's very important. If you're going to be running,
it depends on what you consider to be quality. Because I know where we get ready to go. So it depends on what we consider to be quality. If I'm going to be rolling around the ground and slapping up against stuff, maybe I want to spend a little bit more, something that's a little bit more robust. But if I'm not going to,
so Tap said he won't buy a pistol now unless he could put a dot on it.
I mean, you want something that you don't want something with trash hardware neither. That when you shoot it, it comes loose. You don't want something that battery life is going to die.
You can adjust to that, and you don't have to spend a ton to do that.
No, you don't have to. I never said you have to spend a ton to do that. Hollison's could do that on its own.
Also, if you have like RGG says, if you have astigmatism and you have old eyes, then you want a higher quality. Like
you want something that has prism, or whether you want parallax or non-parallax, something with a clear lens. Do you want a green? Do you want red? Do you want something you can adjust the brightness, that it's not just one setting?
Somebody has
a whole array of things. You're going into because there's different. We're in a different time of technology now.
No, that's a fact.
A lot of that technology is old now, so you don't have to break the bank. You don't have to look for what's considered the brand name because I just have to have that.
Yeah, but how is the brand name? It's a standard though.
You just picked who made that standard.
Wait. See, we in the middle. We're in the middle right now. I agree with both of y'all.
I'm just saying
we're in the middle of the conversation because think about the people that's new to red.
Yeah.
So everything you said right now is going over their head. There was a young lady out there that said, "What is a red dot?" Right? To understand it, to get it. But once you're experienced, right? Oh, this dude crazy. Thank you, Big Fish. But what I was about to say is, some people are just new to it, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story real quick. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as I can. So when I first started hearing red dot, one of the first things that I would think is what somebody said in the chat earlier. Is that a laser? Because think about it. Think about not knowing at all, and somebody say red dot. You like, oh, dang, you got a red dot. Oh man, thank you, Cammy. Cammy, a nice guy, man. Appreciate that. $2 to the staccato fund, but I'm getting there. I'm telling y'all, I'm up at about 220 something. But so sometimes people don't know. So I'm trying to briefly explain what red dots are. I think BP kind of explained it too. It's basically a device that you put on top of your firearm that helps you to get on target better. I mean, it makes it easier to shoot that firearm. So now let me tell you, I didn't have nobody around me really to teach me all the technical stuff with the firearms or whatever. All I ever knew was high points, Glocks, and I really didn't even know what I had at the time when I was not understanding the game and not, completely doing it the right way. Then when I started doing it the right way, I didn't necessarily have anyone around me to teach me the right way. I learned that the people that was around me didn't even know the right way. Now I be telling them the right way. But so I would hear red dots, right? And then I go on to sometimes I'm just trying to read the comments too. But anyway, so sometimes like what I would do was go on Amazon, our favorite place, and I type in red dot. So me not having a whole bunch of money, when I would type in red dot, sometimes I see a red dot for $19.99. I say, well, damn, red dots ain't even that expensive. So I'm like, I might get me 2 of them. So when I got my first red dot, it was this one. I wish somebody would laugh. So this is my first red dot.
What?
BP.
I was watching something else.
He made me laugh. BP made me laugh.
Exactly, you gonna laugh at me too, bro.
I'm not laughing because I know what that is.
This was my first red dot, right?
Their reaction is priceless. Damn.
Because I didn't know any better. And you see, look at dude knowledge. Spoiled kid, silver spoon guy. I didn't know no better. I haven't touched this thing in so long. And
when you say that, you know that statement, when you say I didn't know any better, that's not a good statement, right? So you didn't know any better.
That means I'm dissing this red dot.
Yes. What do you mean you didn't know any better? You just didn't know, period, because you never.
I didn't know. I bought it because it was affordable and it was cheap, right?
Fred dot.
And I today I grabbed it. I saw it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna take this on the show with me and show everybody. BP cannot stop laughing at me. Funny part was I flipped the switch and the dot still works.
Yeah.
Right?
So
it's weird. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you another story. Yeah, y'all be calling me an optics now. I bet you won't call me that no more. Not with this Penty, will you?
How come it's not on? Do you run that on anything?
No, not now. But this is the thing. That's not the point, bro. I'm trying to help people. Y'all not gonna let me get through this. So look, right. This was my first one. So I would say me not knowing, I would be like, man, that thing look a little bulky. At the time, I had a Bushmaster AR-15. Some of you guys are not gonna know what that is. It was a very inexpensive $400-something AR-15.
That's decent.
I needed a red dot on it. I went to the range with the AR, right? And I was gonna shoot the gun. This is probably 3-4 years back. I go to the range, gonna shoot the AR. When I got it and took it out the box to go shoot it, first of all, this is how inexperienced I was. I went to the range with the rifle in the box it came in. I walked in the store with a big ass cardboard Bushmaster box.
That's nothing wrong with that. You're a new gun owner.
And I went to go shoot it, and the guy said, Do you have an optic for that? It's about 20 people in line behind me. You know what I said? I tried to lean over the counter like, hey, what's an optic?
Well, you was new. I mean,
yeah, you didn't know what you didn't know.
I didn't know. And I was embarrassed because
there's nothing wrong with that.
Optic, right? See, I'm trying
to help
y'all, trying to help the new people that don't know, right? That's why now y'all see why I'm so sympathetic to people that don't know. Because I was one.
I don't know what you don't know.
Now I knew how to protect myself and move around in the streets. I didn't know the technical stuff. I didn't know about the red dots, what red dot was good. I got homies right now that don't know what red dots are good or what to buy, right? So now let me tell you.
Big Top, you have a point.
So the guy told me get you a red dot, get you an optic. So that's when I went online, found a red dot, found this. Then I started going to the range with this, and I'll never forget it. It was a guy next to me. He said, "Hey man, what's that you got on top of the gun?" So now I'm thinking he knew, and I'm experienced. Oh, this is a red dot. He was like, "Oh, for real?" He's like, "You sure?" Now that I think back, this guy was sitting next to me with an EOTech on his gun, asking me, "What is this?"
What's up, Gap Man? Robo double.
So he goes on to say, "Hey man, you got to get, you might want to step it up a little bit more." He's like, I'm taking it you bought that because it was inexpensive. He was like, but there's a lot better quality out there. Mind you, this didn't stop working. Here go another thing. I didn't know. I put the dot on the gun. It was pretty self-explanatory. Went in there. I'm shooting at the range.
You didn't zero it.
Nothing.
You didn't zero it.
Put it on back.
Yeah. So the range dude said, I said, man, I don't like this gun. It don't hit nothing. That's what I told the guy. He was like, you got the red dot on there? I'm like, yeah, and the dot worked. The dot bright. He said, did you zero it? What the hell did you zero it mean?
Did you
people right now listening in this chat that don't know what it means?
Don't know.
Zero a red dot. So the guy teaches me, and he goes through the motions of zeroing the sight for me. Next thing you know, I'm in the range hitting now. I think I'm doing something, but I'm still in my mind. The other guy told me I need to step my game up. So I came home like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired of people talking about me. Went and got me a better red dot. Spent a little more money. Came home with this.
No, you're not wrong.
Please don't laugh. If anybody laugh, I'm kicking you out of the chat. Don't laugh at me. I came home with this. This is a Fiocchi. Yeah, I didn't reflex. This thing got crosshairs, circle dot. It do all types of stuff. Funny thing is, pull this out today, and it still worked too. Look at that. Circle dot everything. See that? Because I felt like BP really wasn't laughing. I felt like
no, that's a good start.
Because if I'm gonna spend $19.99, I'm really being a cheap ass. So the way I figured it, I'm gonna go spend $39.99. This way, I'm balling a little bit. No, I'm gonna spend a few more dollars. You know what I'm talking about? Break the bank a little bit more and get me something a little sleeker. Imagine me going to the local gun range with this guy thinking I'm doing the damn thing. You hear me? I feel like I got the coldest red dot in the building because it switch all types of stuff. You hit this, just flip this way, it turn to something else. Killing them out here. Kick up dust. I'm trying to tell you, I was the man. Then I come to find out this ain't the way either.
How many rounds do you have on those?
I don't know, because around the time that I got this and had it for a couple months. No, maybe a little longer than that. It was around the time I was coming on YouTube. And I used to be the guy on YouTube that would say, why the hell y'all spend all that money on these red dots?
How you doing, my
I remember.
Oh, my black is beautiful. How are you, beautiful? I be thinking like y'all got to be crazy spending all that money on these things. There's some nice ones out there. You under $50, you can go get you something real decent, right? Now, see, you guys are acting really snobby right now, man, because when somebody say under $50 or $30 or whatever the case is, see, look at that. He said, I got a bag full of those type of dots because that was all I knew at the time. So then, listening to people on YouTube. Now, let me tell you what happened to me. Listening to the guys on YouTube, not really doing my own research, just listening. Guys like Roro and all these other people. You see what Armel just said?
Say Mark King.
I had to graduate, right? Because this wasn't doing it. This was good. One thing I learned though, like if the light was too bright, this dot would struggle, right? And I got astigmatism. So sometimes
Just on and off?
What? No, well, it just felt funny. Like when I look at it, like
It's just
especially if it
playing
was
with
right
light.
in that room or whatever.
It looks weird. Yeah, it's not smooth.
So I said, no, I gotta get something better, man. So man, you gotta try to spend a little bit more money. So then I did an Armel, and when it got me one of these guys. You know what that is, don't you? If you don't, for you snobs, that's a sight mark. Oh yeah, Armel would love this, wouldn't he? He proud of me now, ain't he?
He just a sig.
So,
Like,
so I went and got me a sight mark. Now let me tell y'all a story. I went hog hunting with Yoki Stirrup. I had a arrow. What was it? What was the rifle I had? The pistol.
T&W.
It's a T&W Aero Survival pistol, chambered in 10 millimeter, with this sight mark on it. Went to a hog hunt, used this. Thing was very accurate, did the trick, no doubt. But what you didn't see in the video that I did with Yogi, they had to wait on me a whole hour.
because you were sighting it in on the bench.
Not only that, I couldn't see the damn circle because the sun was too bright. The sun was so bright outside that it looked like the circle wouldn't show. Like when you outside, the circle get really, really like dim. You don't see nothing.
For an optic, now you got 3 paperweights collecting dust.
How would I have known that?
What's up, Shane?
Nobody was giving him the information. I see where this is going.
But there was no big fish, little boat. There was no dude Nas. There was no kick up dust, no black point Dexter. Nobody was around to tell me these things. So this is me, trial and error. I'm buying stuff. That's why when you hear me talk from a certain space, I know what I'm talking about because I got them all. These guys sit there saying, "Oh no, that's trap," but you never touched one of these. You went straight to the top. So I will say this. No, I'm just saying these guys, some of them went straight to the top. I will tell you this. Some of these optics work. Matter of fact, they all still work. Right.
They all work, but are they functional?
Yes.
Turning on and turning off. Turning on, just hear me out. Like, and I'm not bashing or anything, please. So don't take it the wrong way. Turning on and turning off, they work. How much rounds do you have through it? Are they like withstanding, the like rounds? Are they losing 0 or like, what am I trying to say here? Because I'm not trying to come off snobbish. Like, I'm just trying to make like a solid,
how
point.
Durable, how reliable, how
how reliable they, you know what I'm saying? You're talking about, you going out in the sun and your set is washing out. And for the people who are getting this information, and for the people who are getting this information, if you spend a little bit more money, they have optics with adjustment. Whether you're at night and it's too bright and you got to dim it down, or if you're outside and you got to brighten it up.
I agree. So when I left the sight mark, I didn't get a chance to bring the other one downstairs. But when I left the sight mark, I went from sight mark from that point to optics that I use to this day. So I went from a sight mark to a Sig Romeo 5, which I still have on a couple carbines upstairs.
See, my journey was a little bit different, though. I came into it, I was doing research, and everybody was talking EOTech. They were talking all these high-end ones. I'm like, I can't afford that. So I started looking around, and then I was looking around. Then I saw the Holosun. I'm like, well, this has kind of like the same functionality, some of the same features. It's a little bit more reasonable. It's not cheap or inexpensive. To me, it was kind of expensive at that point. But I'm like, okay, let me try it. So I tried one. I'm like, oh, this works well. So I tried another one, then another one, and then another one. So I started with the Holosuns. That was my first entry into it. So I kind of like stuck with it. I have I have a Vortex, I have some other stuff. But at that point, I kind of knew what to look for, what feature sets, like you said, adjustability, crispness of the reticle.
Hey, Alicia, if you're not too shy.
Yeah, at one point in time,
because I would love for her to ask some of her questions.
Correct me if I'm wrong, BP. At one point, people were bashing Hollisons.
Oh, they were. They were definitely bashing. When I was into them, first got into them, all those Chinese crap. It was
At one point,
it was working for me. So I was like,
And
I didn't say anything, but I just kept using them because they were working for me.
Everything is made in China.
and that was
Everything.
my argument
That's
right
fact.
there. He was like, "Yo, go look at the back of your TV, see where it's made." Like, I'm just saying. Like,
So I'm gonna tell like a lot of the people that's not on like a snob kick. What's up, Billy? I'm gonna tell people that's not on a snob kick. One thing that I experienced that helped me a lot by going through the less expensive optics and trying to find something that worked. Can you find a red dot to go on your firearm for around $100 or a little bit less, and it'd be really good and last? Absolutely, 1000%. It'll work in the light. It'll hold zero. It has good adjustments. It has shake and wake technology, which means you don't have to remember to turn it off. You get what I'm saying? It'll turn off by itself, and then it turns on when you move the firearm or whatever. There are quality optics out there that do that. Now for me, see, I'm still, I guess, basically a novice shooter. So what do I look for? I like an optic that's easy to adjust. So when I gotta learn how to zero it, I don't want to have to try to find weird little tools and everything. I want something that's easy with clicks where I can hear it clicking when I'm adjusting it, and it makes it easy where it's got like the writing. Like, so if I need to go right, it tells me which way to go right, or
Clearly labeled.
Yeah, that makes it easy for me. And
Same,
good neck, what's up? In my eyes, I'm getting older, so I needed to look a certain way when I look through it. So before I buy them, I have to look through them. That's why you see so many hollow suns behind me, because that's why I personally like hollow sun, because I like the way they look. I know it's optics out there with better glass or whatever they say, and I still don't know what better glass means. I just know that when I look through the Romeo and I look through the hollow suns with the wider windows, like now, this is one of my favorite optics. This is the hollow sun Ames. Pretty expensive optic, but if you look at how big that square is, boy, you could Ray Charles could shoot with this thing.
What is that, Ames?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Nice
like it's so
nice.
big. Like I'm talking about like the pause. I can like see through this thing amazing. Both eyes open, everything is on point. I love it. Same thing with the
EDE as well. I have EDE on the shelf.
What up, Hood Neck?
So basically, I like it. And then another piece of technology I like to look for, the solar technology, right? So that battery life be stupid. You damn near never have to replace the battery in these things. They just run
Allison in years.
Yeah, exactly.
You can take the battery out of those, and they'll still function if you have enough ambient light, which is ideal.
Alicia, you are welcome to click that link and come in and ask any question that you may have, because I'd rather somebody that don't know it well to ask the question so you guys will start seeing my point of view a little bit.
What's up, Will?
I wanted to just kind of interject really quickly. A lot of I know there's amazing advantages to buying quality over budget, but a lot of us are either collectors. A lot of us are not even sure if the firearm world is for us. So quick example, I have like $3,000 worth of RC cars hanging on my wall.
Jeez.
I went out, bought the best of the best, and they're still hanging on my wall. So sometimes pouring your money into something that you're not sure you really want to do as a hobby.
I agree with that, Billy.
It would be a good, a sensible move to figure out if you want to spend, so spend the 40, spend the 60, the 80 before you jump into the 400, 500 realm, just to make sure it's for you. This is something that you want to continue training in, or else you'll have an expensive piece of RC car hanging on your wall.
Or just go with irons. Just stick with irons if you're not going to, don't spend it. Spend on something else.
Like, I agree with you. I'm not saying for you to, if for anybody who's new to the game, not saying
don't go out and just
spend thousands and dollars. I'm not like, I would never preach that. What's your budget?
I'm gonna bring this young lady in so she can ask some questions.
Go ahead, because
from a new user standpoint, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just speaking fact on my behalf.
No, I hear you, man. You so stop being emotional, man.
I'm not.
I'm gonna call you flounder the way. I'm gonna call you flounder the way you flip flop. I'm straight up gonna call you flounder.
I don't flip.
Flip flop.
Hi, Miss Alicia. How are you? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. She looked at me
Maybe
funny.
not.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey.
Hello.
it's probably a
I
delay.
can't hear you well.
Oh no, I wish you could. Do you have some headphones? Oh, she got them on.
You got them on now.
It's not on.
Hey.
Can you hear me now? Good. Y'all remember that commercial? Can you hear me now?
See, honey.
Yeah, tell Honey to come here real quick.
Wait a minute. Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
can you hear me?
I'm turning them on now. One moment, please.
Okay. We can hear her perfectly.
Yeah, we can.
Grand Life, AJ, whoever I haven't spoken to, what's up, y'all? If you guys haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do that for me.
Tactical Poindexter. Oh, strong Joker.
Coming on.
Yeah, he was out there doing his thing, man. I'm so proud of that brother. I don't know what to do, man. He got me ready. I was gonna say he got ready to go carry somebody, but I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, the likes are bad, man. Really bad.
Could you guys please hit the like button if you're listening? Just hit the like button, even if you're not commenting right now. Alicia, you gotta allow the program to use your microphone on your phone. A lot of times that's what happened. She's muted right now.
Mm-hmm. Is she froze?
Is she frozen?
I think she's froze. I think she
I
might
hope
be
so.
froze.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I think she's froze.
Sometimes I fall asleep like that. Be looking right at you.
Can you guys please hit the like button for me, please, people? I love EOTech, but I had $80 sites that have never let me down.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
It'll work.
Yeah.
It'll work. Whatever works.
I know
That's what you use. No,
right
that's what
now.
you can
I'm not gonna promote it right now because they're gonna need to send me one. But I know an optic right now that's around $80, $90 that is absolutely solid. Solid. I'm talking about I watched it run on a Galil Ace. I watched it run on a CZ Bren. I watched it hold zero, hundreds and hundreds of rounds through it. Shake and wake technology, over 50,000 hours.
But when you get that optic, send me a picture of it because I'll go buy one myself and I'll gladly test it myself. And
I'll send you the link.
Send them the link now.
Go ahead, send me the link because
I'm about to send you right now.
If you tested it, you can't.
Hold on. I'm flopping like a flounder because I'm trying to agree with you guys to a certain extent, but I'm also trying to get new people to not spend their money over and over and over and over again and try and be like, hey, these are the standards you could pick from there. You know, like these.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I will stand by this optic.
You know, they're not overly expensive.
Hold on, let me try Alicia again.
And if you want to get it, you'd be okay.
Can you hear me now? No, something ain't working.
I sent it to you, Dust.
All right, cool.
Don't say it because we're not gonna promote him right now.
I ain't gonna say it, but I sent it to him.
I was telling Dust don't say it.
Oh.
But he said he'll order one, and I want you to. You see Roro? Say I have one.
They work.
When I tell you it worked, it worked.
Zach, send it to me too.
Miss Alicia, you just can't
hear me?
Send that to me, Zach.
I really want to hear her questions.
Thanks, sir.
Either she good at the don't blink game or she frozen again.
Yeah, she came back in. Hold on.
Don't blink game.
Hi guys, I can hear you. I can hear you well now.
You hear me now?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, before we talk about anything, what just happened? Because you just froze on me 2 times and then you hung up on me.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
So
can I say something, please?
Whatever
I am the one that owns the firearms in my house. I'm the one that said, let's go get some guns around here.
Well,
Because I feel that my husband thinks I overact sometimes. He thinks I just take it to another level. But I lost 120 pounds. I exercise. I can walk 10, 20 miles if I had to. And I told him right now we have to be in the best health that we possibly can be in. Because he's 60 and I'm pushing 59 this month. And I said, if I had to get out there and I had to get with it, I can get with it. And I'm telling, and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all. And I said I need to learn because I wanted a beam on my gun because I have a Smith and Wesson and I have 2 Glocks. And I said I wanted something on my gun. And when you start talking about red dots, and I said it must be talking about the beam. And then my husband, I said, do you know what that is? And he didn't know what it was. And I said, come on, let's sit down and let's listen about it. But see, sometimes it takes someone else to introduce it into the house. And I have no problem with that.
Well, we're going to introduce it tonight, then. I'll tell you that. So you said you got a couple Glocks in the Smith & Wesson.
Mm-hmm.
But you were unfamiliar with what a red dot is. Hey, Zach, do you or anybody on this panel have a pistol optic available without being on the pistol?
Can I just show the slide?
Yeah, that might. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
I'll be right back.
Okay, he's gonna show you what the red dot looks like on the pistol, and kind of how it works. And the concept is the same. So basically, when you look through it, if you're holding your pistol and you look through it, you're gonna see a little dot, and whatever you put that dot on is what you should hit. If it's on there. Right?
Alicia, are you familiar with the model Glocks that you do have?
Honey, what is the model that I have? What is the one? A 17 and a 19.
Well,
They have
look at you.
what they call MOS, which is
tell me again.
MOS is a cut near the back of the slide, a rectangle that has 2 screws in it.
Mm-hmm. Honey, is it an MOS? Why don't you go pull them out? Let's see them. Hey, that's what we got them for, right?
Okay.
I went to the gun range, and because of the pandemic, I wasn't able to go, but I did virtual shooting before, and I was pretty good. And I said I needed to go practice at the gun range, and I don't have any problem with that. But of course, trying to find other women in my community that want to get up and do that, it's a little bit difficult. Seems like women don't want to do that. And I don't understand why. A lot of women, they're scared to have guns in their house.
Where are you at? Not the town per se, but what area?
Oh, Florida.
Northern?
South or north?
South.
Oh.
I know somebody in South Florida. I know quite a few people in South
somebody
Florida.
I don't have any problem because I'm telling you, I'm a believer that you need to have something, especially in today's climate, because you have prices of gas going up, you have unemployment high, all of those things, inflation. I know it's a 19. All of those things play a role in crime. And I said, you need to be able to protect your property or protect yourself. But he didn't. He just said it was a 19, and he didn't look on the back to see what it was.
Well, you can't.
But I'm sure after coming out doing a guess a little bit.
You can't hold a gun on the live, but so yeah, you almost did it. Caught you.
Almost.
It kick us off here.
So the thing is, with those models, hopefully you have the MOS models that will easier let you apply a red dot to the slide of those models.
And what do I look for on the back of it?
What is it?
It's going to be
a rectangle
with a rectangular plate with 2 screws.
You see that?
Matter of fact, if you see any screws on the top of the gun, then it should be. It shouldn't be any otherwise.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a different example. Hold on.
Or on the side, does it say Gen 4, Gen 3, Gen 5?
I know what that means. That means generation.
You are right.
Correct.
Oh, I figured that one out. Honey, which generation is this? Oh, 4. This
Okay,
one is
so
a
it doesn't
4.
have it. They don't
Yeah.
have it. Yeah, they won't have it.
Okay.
So, honey, what's the
Okay,
other one?
hey, you know
So
what now?
am I looking for a 5?
A
If
5
it has
MOS.
potentially has it because they have 2 versions of the Generation 5.
Okay.
So the only thing that means is now you gotta go out to the gun store and buy another one. So go ahead, girl. Why not? It's not
You're
a bad
fine.
thing.
You don't absolutely need a red dot.
That means I can't add to this. That means I
You
can't
can get
add.
a cut, can't you?
There is a way to do it.
There is a way to do it, but it might be a lot time consuming and
Cost effective.
cost effective to a point where you might want to trade if you wanted a red dot. If you want a red dot, considering trade it in for
So
a newer.
That gets deep right there. I'll
Wow. Yeah, because this is new.
Yeah, so don't even worry about it. Just get proficient with it, shoot it, enjoy it. You know, learn how to shoot with that before you look into a red dot.
What the other one was, babe?
Yeah, just get good with the one you have. That's what I
Yeah.
would.
Well, well, I've learned this. You need one in every room. Okay, so we'll just keep this and we'll just put it in one of the rooms, and then we'll go get another one and have it in the main room.
I like her.
Hey, I want you to do us a favor though. If you can make this promise.
You have to train with your firearm.
Before you do go out and buy another one, make sure you stop in with us again.
Oh, I'll be coming back. I'm a regular.
Good.
I'll be coming back. I'll be coming back.
Before you buy another one, definitely check in with us. And then we'll get you on the right track to be able to get that dot. Hey, Cobb, I know what you're saying because he was saying to tell you that when you do have a dot, only you see. Only you see that dot. So the person that you pointed at doesn't see it, which is a good thing.
With the laser, they see it.
Yeah, laser.
The laser is an infrared beam, so you'll see it. They'll see it. You can see it from miles away, but the red dot is only visible from your perspective.
Okay, I appreciate you guys. I really do.
I appreciate you. Ma'am. And anytime you have any questions, don't hesitate. Especially when I put that link out there. Click in here and come and say, "Man, what you talking about now? I didn't understand that." You let me know.
Okay, I appreciate.
But when you come in. The first thing you need to say is, "Listen here, sucker."
And before you go, I have a question.
Ask her a question.
Because I ask everybody this. All right.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
First question: do you eat grits?
No.
You don't eat grits at all?
No. I used to eat grits. Not anymore.
Well, when you used to.
What did you put on your grits when you used to eat them?
Butter.
You all right with me? You welcome.
You know what? I seriously, guys, I'm old school, so I cook real good. I really do. But I don't cook like that anymore.
Do you know?
I'm more holistic now.
Oh, okay, that's good. Well, I wonder if you knew that it was people in this world out here putting sugar on their grits.
Oh yeah.
Ain't that something? I cannot stand those people. I can't stand
on your
them.
left.
And they cook their grits with milk to make it creamy.
Right, easy. You take it too far, Big. You take it too far.
I cook mine with catfish. No.
There you go.
Catfish and grits.
Fish and grits is good though. You ain't said that.
Fish and grits.
South Florida.
Fish and grits, we do it. That's right. Now you sugar grit eating knuckleheads out there. Thank you, Mr. Lacey. I appreciate you big time.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Have a wonderful day. Night.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
I like her, y'all.
She cool.
I like her.
RGG, go ahead, pin that Optics Planet discount code if you can.
Yeah, I got it. I'll drop it right now.
Yeah, we're gonna drop that, man. If y'all need to get 10% off at Optics Planet, you could just text RGG to the code that he's about to put out there, and you guys can check that out. But Dust, for real, man, it's kind of crazy, right? Like when you think about how experienced you are, or how advanced, even though I'm not super advanced, but to somebody that don't know it all, it never really dawns on us how advanced we are. Like you'd be like, hey, because we'll be just talking and using certain terminology and saying certain things, and people are just lost. They're like, what? What is that? What do you mean? Like it gets, it gets a little weird. So that's how I try to explain it from that angle for people that's completely new to it, because it's hard to explain to somebody that's never bought a an optic for a firearm and try to get them to go out there and spend $400. And that's on the low end. $400, somebody sit there and tell you, and that's a budget optic, guys.
$250, $300.
That's all perspective. Because what's that company? And the optics are like 3,000 or so. Night
Force.
Night Force.
But that's a whole. I mean, I wouldn't. Anybody who's just buying a firearm, unless they got the bag and if they're saying, "Yo, I want the best of the best," money doesn't count. And that's, they have a long gun. It's like, all right, bro, this is what you would get. But there's not a lot of people like that. So look, she's new, and what does she have? Glocks.
Yeah. And Smith & Wesson.
Yeah,
Nebraska.
some good firearms.
Holliston as low as I'm going for sure.
Again, that's.
I know.
The Vortex is good.
Again, I've said it. I sent it to you. That will perform, and all I ask you is when you test it, what is your testing? When you say I tested, what has to happen for you to say, oh yeah, I like this?
Listen, I'm going to sight it in. I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to shoot at various different distances. It's going to see a lot of rounds, and it's just going to go through it. Like sometimes I'm not exactly the easiest with my rifle. I'm not saying I sling it everywhere. I drag it in the mud. I don't do all that. But some of those cheap optics, if you do tap them hard enough, you'll lose zero.
So this is what I want you to do. Once you put it on and you zero it, I want you to 704 it. I want you to take a water bottle, beat it up a little bit. Bop it against the wall. Bink. And then go run some rounds through it. And I'm going to say this in front of 160 people. If you flip back around and you shoot it and it lose zero, I'll cash app you the money back you paid for it.
All right, fair enough. I mean,
go ahead and buy it now. Run it through the test. I'm talking real world though. I'm not telling you to go. Don't do nothing to it you're not gonna do to your Holliston or your EOTech. Just run it the same way.
That's fine.
Tell me what it does.
And then let me ask you a question. Would you do that to your Holliston or your EOTech?
Pour water on it, beat it around?
Yeah, pour water and beat it up.
I pour water on my Holliston.
I've shot in the rain.
Huh?
I've shot in the rain.
I mean, really beat it up.
Like pouring water that's why you would pour water, right?
I wouldn't do the shit at all.
Me to jump.
I would. I mean, your optics should still run.
It's supposed to be waterproof, fog-proof, all that stuff.
And shock-proof.
Well, the emitter on those 507s, if you get water on those emitters, it'll affect it. So you can't do that.
Sorry,
it's not sealed.
See,
you got to be careful with water to be able to clear that out.
If I'd love to have the ability to test things and see, like when I drive my car, I'm not going to crash it to see if the airbags work. I'm gonna just be careful with it. I just spent a lot of money on it, on optic or whatever it may be.
But who does that?
Huh?
Who gets a car and crash it? But you
who gets an optic and beats it up?
You'll take a turn. You'll take a turn hard. You'll take a couple of turns hard, right?
Nah, I drive like a punk. Me personally, that's just me.
Saying that because others behind you. She's like, "Don't you be doing that."
Hey, can somebody explain what BP? Can you explain what the emitter is? Somebody had a question about what the
emitter is. The light source that projects onto the glass that you're actually looking at. There's a light source behind it. In those 507Cs, if you look underneath it, behind there's an emitter array. If water gets in there, it can affect that emitter. You can get it out fairly easily. That's one of the benefits of the one that RGG has. It's sealed, so you can get them in situations where you're going to be exposed to water and rain a lot. They're a lot more reliable Not to worry about water getting in there and mud getting in there. Just wipe it off. So it rarely happens. You're not going to be out in a driving rainstorm probably shooting, but it is one of the things you have to watch for if it's like in a water environment that has water in it. So it's just the thing that projects that light source onto the glass. It's behind it and shoots it to the glass. That's where that dot is that you see, and then you're looking through the glass to your target.
Hey,
So you think of the same effect of a projector.
Yeah, basically.
Man, listen.
Thank you, BP.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm talking about this optic, and because I know I ain't realized sometimes when I start doing that, people start buying that stuff because a lot of people do listen to me. So I don't want to put the name out there, but I did send it to you. I want you to check it, and I want you to come back, but keep it a buck with me though.
Of course, bro. Of course, I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you and be like, "Yo, it's junk." If it's good, then it's good. It is what it is.
If it turned out to be trash, then you'd be like, "Yeah, it was trash, bro. I did this and it didn't hold zero or whatever happened." So just let me know. But I'm telling y'all, and I say this, man.
What's up, Ms. Jones?
One thing that always would get me, Ms. Jones, one thing that will always get me is when the first thing that people do is say you have to pay this amount of money for something for it to be good. I used to argue with another YouTuber about that all the time. Oh my goodness. Like that's the first thing you look at is I gotta go. If I don't spend $1,500, whatever that is, that ain't good. Which is crazy to me.
Also, it has a lot to do with what you're doing, but we're gonna I'll definitely give it a test. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We'll see. I read the specs. I read the specs and everything sounds good.
Let me ask you a question.
It worked.
Is there like a hidden gem in the accepted world of optics that's not in the 4 or 5, even the 2 and change that you're like, yo, that's a good optic? Like I heard writing was great. It's not hugely expensive. That's more for hunting,
Companies.
Don't
plug nobody.
Oh, I heard a company that starts with a R and ends with an N had some good stuff for amazing price, and a lot of hunters go for that. Have you found that one that's like, yo, it was cheap, but it is doing the job?
Now the next thing is, can you put your life on the line with this thing? Do you
would you put your life on the line with your Holosun?
To be honest, no.
And then I would ask you, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't I? Because I feel like it would break.
And in what circumstances? And that's the thing.
In what circumstance of getting slammed around, banged up, There's dudes who've done torture tests to Holosuns on YouTube. You guys can look it up.
But I'm saying if you got a Holosun, on your EDC.
I don't have
but I'm saying if you did, you wouldn't pull it out and use it if you had to.
No, of course I would.
That's what I'm saying. He just asked you if you would trust your life to it. We're not talking about if I'm out in the combat zone or if I'm rolling around in the dirt.
Yeah, but I don't have a Holosun in my EDC neither. Now you're making up situations.
I just asked you a question.
You asked me, and I told you if I had a Holosun on my EDC, and I told you.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I carry 19 bears on
EDC. I asked you, would you trust your life to a Holosun? And I asked you if you had one on your EDC in terms of the situation, not rolling around in the dirt, carrying on your hip. If you did have it on your EDC,
okay, now these are.
No. I asked you a straight question.
Hold up. You're both of y'all doing good. I like it when the conversations get intense. But let me say this. You said I wouldn't trust a Holosun. So why did you ask me? You asked me, can I trust my life with this?
With one of those optics. That's what I was asking you.
But you said I wouldn't trust my life with a Holosun. What's your go-to optic?
And that's why I don't have a Holosun on my EDC. I run it bare on irons. if I trusted it with my life and I had it and I knew it was good through and through and through and through, I would have one on. But I don't. I run irons.
No,
Yeah,
that's
but I have a hollow sun, and I carry it every day. But I do have backup, sights on there in case it fails. So I do. I feel confident having it with it. But if it fails, I do have a backup. I trust my life to it, but just in case, I have a backup.
Dude, honestly, it's a hard pass. So what do you trust? Is there an object that you do trust? Not your irons. I get it.
I don't trust any object.
I mean,
is there an object that you do trust?
An optic that I do trust. The optics that I do trust are right now currently out of my price range, but I'm definitely gonna get some soon, very soon. Like I revamped. If you guys don't remember it distinctly, not so long ago, I told you guys I got rid of a lot of stuff and I'm revamping everything. And this
Why do you trust them?
Months ago.
Why do you trust them?
What?
Why do you trust these that you don't have, but you trust them?
Battle tested, battle proven. Companies that went to war and came back.
So, evidence-based, right?
Evidence-based, correct.
So for
Why you don't take our word for it?
We're not in Somalia. We're not in Afghanistan. For the average user and what they're going to use it for, the hollow suns are proven.
No, you're right. I own hollow suns. But on my EDC, I just rather run irons. You know what I'm saying? Like no slip ups. My irons are true. They're good. I'm proficient with irons.
As am I. But
everybody
has their own personal choice.
It was just a choice I decided to take, not to put an
There's
optic.
no right or wrong answer. It's a personal choice.
It's all opinion.
And it would be a preference thing, because you have backup sites just in case it fails.
Yeah, always. 2 is 1 and 1 is none. I don't trust anything.
I'm definitely not knocking you for that at all.
If I had an EOTech on my AR, I'd have backup sites.
Have some flip ups
or another optic or another red dot. I'm not going to trust one targeting system.
I have a Hollyson on my AR, and I have flip up sites that are co-witnessed.
That's what I have that offset, which are 0.
So
is Kaba still in here?
Yeah, not sure.
I think a lot of it, like you said, it is personal choice and preference.
Ask Kaba if he's still in here. Tell him
I'm comfortable for that.
I'm sending that to him right now.
Kaba, if you're still in here, he's sending that to you right now. I don't know why you ain't just say it to him. You're sitting right there.
Like everybody hates on Glocks, it's like a situation. Everybody hates on Glocks, but we all got one.
That is the funniest thing to me.
But it's true though. Am I right or wrong?
No, you said that
again. If shit hit the fan, what did everybody say? I'm grabbing my Glock and my AR. I'm grabbing my Glock and my AK because it's tried and true.
I never said that.
Well, you got that message?
That makes one of. But you carry. Wait a minute. You carry a Glock every day.
Yeah, but you said if shit hit the fan. I never said that.
I said a lot of people. You can go and ask the chat right now.
Okay, chat.
Most people.
That's fine. Kaba, he
and all these conversations of shit hit the fan. Most people are like, "Yo, I'm grabbing the Glock and this."
Okay.
That was your chat.
All right,
I'm just kidding. No, listen, bro. It's not like to me. I think that you, in this day and age, from what I see, and even from my experience within my own personal life, most of these firearms that I own firearms from damn near all manufacturers. They all pretty reliable, bro.
Glocks?
Like, these firearms just run. Like yeah, my Glocks run, but so do my Canics. My Canic run and
live in the golden age.
So does my FN. My everything that I'm shooting runs. Like, it's like I'm not finding any firearms where dang I can't even get through a magazine or this thing is failing a lot on me. Even the Taurus is run. It's just, I guess today's technology, man, it runs. You don't have to spend a certain dollar amount to get quality.
It is what it is. That's everybody's preference, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, but you don't. But I'm saying that's a fact that you don't have to spend a certain dollar amount to get quality. That's a fact.
And you know what? I hate when people do spend that bag, and then next year that bag ain't worth it because they put in the same product with a different stamp on it for a quarter of that.
I carry a Hellcat.
You know,
anything that shoots in my grass, man.
And it's okay, right? And you know, it's funny you said what you said about that, because most people go to, even the snobs,
What's up, James?
go to a less expensive gun.
Yeah.
As they go to.
It's tried and true, man.
It's almost like everybody does it.
Relative. How many rounds in a session? How hard? How often? Etc. Your reliable might not be someone else's.
I get what you're saying, but again, how many of us are at war every day?
Can't speak for nobody else.
You at war every day?
No, I ain't at war every day.
I'm not anymore.
I'm just saying, how many of us, because most of us in this chat damn near every other day, so how many of us are at war every other day? Most 99.999% of y'all are going to the range, however often you go, and you shooting your firearm. That's the only judge of reliability that you have.
So that's
it's
cool.
Like you out here in war. So when somebody look at me and tell me, nope, I got this one gonna go through everything.
So it's okay to drive a clapped out car.
You sit down somewhere?
It's okay to drive a clapped out car because you're not going far. So every day that you go start your car and you're like, oh man, I hope it starts. And then you're driving, oh man, I hope I get to somewhere. You know, I made it today. What do you mean it's a terrible versus having, I'm not saying a new car, but a more reliable car.
How do you?
He drives an Astro van with the fish bubble window.
I've yet to see a picture of that. I don't believe it.
Let's not talk about my van, man.
Yo, I'm just saying, like, that's one of those situations, like, where
I ain't driving no S-Class to Dollar Tree though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear you.
It's funny that I see people with S-Classes at Dollar Tree sometimes.
Yeah, be working there too.
I always hear people say that, and I usually don't comment on it because the conversation will go on forever. But oftentimes you'll hear people say stuff like, somebody just said it. Oh, this gun is just BP just addressed it. Oh, this gun is proven. This gun is war ready. It had 472 million rounds through it. Never failed. And somebody told you that. You didn't see it happen. You wasn't there. Anybody. No. Anybody that says this stuff is only going off what they heard.
Well, nobody else, even though it's evidence based, we're not doing that. We're not putting it through that.
Right. You didn't take the HK that you bought or the FN that you bought or the Glock that you bought and went out there and did what the guy that said it was proven did. And you don't have the same one that he did the proving with to tell me that was going to run. Because if I ask you the one question, everybody gives the same answer. Here's one simple question that always kind of debunks it all. Can any gun fail?
Yes.
That's a fact, of course.
Any gun.
So why do we have these super duper weird arguments? Because any gun can fail.
It's based. You're saying any gun can fail. Anything can fail. But what is the likelihood of failing?
What is the likelihood of it? So if this guy comes to me and tell me that, because the same type of conversations we be having about Glock, when you listen to the people that SAR talk about what goes on in Turkey and how those guns are used in war and police departments use them and they ran hundreds and hundreds of thousands of rounds through those guns and they never fail. And then you talk to somebody here and they'll be like, yeah, man.
That's a company. They're supposed to talk good about their product.
No, but if you was talking to the Turkey people, they'll probably be telling you the same thing that we be saying.
It's up to the company to dictate whether their product is good or not. It's up to the people, correct?
Well, the people in Turkey say that SAR is like
your product is good or not.
The people in Turkey say that SAR is
the people. I am the people. You are the people. We are the people. We the people.
How do we say it? How do we say it if we don't know?
Run rounds through it.
Here's the weird part.
Exactly. Walmart tools or Milwaukee tools. Which one's better? If you have a construction business, right? How hard are you running these firearms?
Okay, somebody explain this to me.
The thing
What's
ahead.
okay, Big Fish, any other gun snob in here? Because now we're going to a whole different subject. What's a better firearm? Because everybody knows so much. Dude, knowledge, everybody. A HK or a Glock?
He's gonna say HK.
All I want to hear is the answer. I just want to hear the answer. I don't need the why. I just want to know which one is better.
They're both tested. I'll go to Glock. I have a Glock, and he's gonna go HK. And there's HK guys that are gonna go HK.
I see HK.
He rocks a HK every day.
Hold on. So my next question is, right? I asked you which one is better, a Glock or HK.
Better for what?
Next question is why. Now I'll ask you why.
Now you're asking me, and I gave you that answer. I rock a Glock every day. He rocks a HK every day. They're both battle tested. They're both proven. I got thousands of rounds through mine. He has thousands of rounds through his.
So why is it better?
And I have
you asked the question.
Dude, now said it because hammer fight. The HK.
And that's on them. You know what I'm saying? They have their preference. My preference.
The TH9 is hammer fired.
Which one?
The TH9 Taurus. That's hammer fired.
Yeah, it's true. It is hammer fired.
Is that better than the Glock?
Good question.
Is it better than the Glock?
Listen, Armel said the HK.
And the thing is, it's not evidence. None of this is evidence based because you're saying better by what metric? You have to have metrics and standards and agreed upon data that you're going to measure over time with the same results over and over and over again. And everybody's experience is different. So get what works better for you. Because I have a Glock and an HK. I like both of them. The HK fits my hand better ergonomics, but the Glock I know is reliable, and I have interoperability with other magazines for other weapons and stuff like that. So there are pros and cons for everything, but we don't have a standard to build these on.
I love what you just
said.
We're
just basing it on our experiences.
That's what I was about to get to. When we talk about which one is better, Eddie just made a broad question. It's a very broad question. Paris, you are absolutely right. It's subjective. I think all of these opinions are subjective because when you start talking about Glock and its compatibility and aftermarket compatibility and all of that stuff, then how are you telling me that HK is better? I can find shit for Glock all day, interchangeable with multiple firearms all day long. But the HK is better. You know why it's better? You want to know why HK is better, guys?
Why? Why is it better?
Because it costs a whole lot more money. See, in snob world, everybody want to spend a bag. They be out here like, if you don't spend 15 to 2 bands for it, it ain't
wrong.
Good.
That's wrong.
I'm telling you how the real snobs think. See,
but that's
just got friends wrong.
Because the quote unquote what you say real snobs, these dudes own Glocks. They own. You
understand what I'm saying?
By standard, like you said, cheaper firearms because it's a. But every snob guarantee you all those dudes have reliable firearms.
I understand, but I go by my HKs, my BNTs, my Johnny Go Hammers that cost $10,000, but then I come back and I carry my Glock. So to me, all of it is everything is subjective. See, like, look, the game is dictated by the bag. If I got the money to spend on it, just like you guys always talk about cars. If I got the money to spend on it, I'm gonna go buy the better gun. I'm gonna go buy the better car. I'm gonna go buy the better crib. It depends on where I sit financially. If it's within my means, I'll buy the best item in that category, be it a firearm, house, car, whatever, that fits my means. But don't tell me that I'm not living right.
Who told you you ain't living right?
Yo.
Don't tell me.
Who told you you ain't living right? Where do you get this from?
Listen, don't tell me I ain't living right because my 2,900 square foot house ain't big as your 4,500 square foot house. I'm still comfortable. Still living good. The heat still works. Air still works. Still got 2-car garage. I'm still doing the same thing. It's sort of like sometimes we just got to think, man, and be able to admit that some things are just subjective, bro. Like,
I guess it is.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. There's some cheap items out here, no matter what it is, be it firearms, cars too as well. Like, there's some things out here you just like, damn, man, why you get that? Like, it could really be bad. But for the most part, somebody just said it. Glocks are affordable, reliable. They ain't the prettiest guns in the world, but they work. And most people agree on that.
But didn't we have a conversation where Glocks were a snob gun at one point? Because I could have sworn I remember that when everybody was
Glock was a snob gun.
Oh, yes.
Glock was a snob gun?
I've
never been a snob gun.
About this here.
Was that not there?
Never heard you say Glock was a snob gun.
There was like cheaper firearms to buy, and I could have sworn people was like, yo, Glock is the standard.
Glock is that ugly girlfriend that was your first girlfriend.
All right.
But you're always gonna go back to her.
It is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth. And Armel, you're 100% right. BMW Range Rovers are horrible vehicles that cost. That's a fact. I'd rather take my CRV to California and back than my X5.
And I'd rather carry my G2C than my
your Glock. Go ahead.
X5 or my Glock 34.
That's fine. That's cool.
Let's get it gonna perform.
It's on the reliability now. Now
it's reliable.
I said that with a factual statement. You have that much faith. You have that much rounds through your Tauruses. You have thousands of rounds consecutively through your Taurus.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. No problem.
At a point, there was nothing else that I had to shoot.
If I have thousands of rounds consecutively through any of my
anything.
I only have 2 guns that have thousands of rounds to it.
No. I got thousands of rounds through the guns collectively. But not consecutively. That's two different things.
I have 2 guns that have thousands of rounds to them because they're my competition guns, and they haven't felt me yet.
So were you shooting 1,000+ rounds in one segment?
No. Oh, you talking about like standing there shooting consecutively? No.
I said it, but I said it with intention. I didn't say it for you to say I said it like I did it. I said it for a reason. I did it for a reason.
I like when he started explaining himself. Because
hold on, man. Twisting. I have to clear it up.
Hey, Roadblock, what's up, man?
What up, Roadblock?
Roadblock, what you think about Tauruses, bro?
I think we have to kind of step back a little bit, because the average user, everybody's not like most of the people who are talking about these high-end guns. The average users are never going to outshoot their gun. They're never going to put the stresses in the round through that firearm. They're going to be lucky if they get to 1,000 rounds in the lifetime that they have that gun. They're not going to be out of the range every other week. So for heavy-duty users, yeah, you have a higher standard. Same with anything else. If you're out running your cars or running any equipment that you're using, camping equipment, you're using it hard every day, so you have a higher standard. But the average person, a newbie who comes in here, they're not out at the range, but they're not going to ever put thousands of rounds through any weapon.
Fair enough.
We have to kind of temper that and kind of deal with the reality of the situation. There are, like Zach said, we're in a golden age of firearms. Most firearms are reasonably priced and extremely reliable by any standard, no matter what metric you measure it by. So you're 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a good weapon if you spend just a little time, a little money investigating what's good. But buy the weapon that works for you at a price point. Don't go out here going broke trying to keep up with people.
That's a
Do
fact.
your homework before you buy it. Get training. I like how the sister in California, Nicole Groves, went out and got training before she even bought one. So spend your money wisely, because I know I don't have money to throw away. So every weapon I buy, I do research. Everybody should be that. But if you're already an expert, you're ahead of that curve. But we have to be careful with new people.
Shout out to Nicole Groves, guys, because today she went and purchased her first firearm.
That's what's up.
17. So as a result of this live and all of you guys, everybody that pitched in on that, to me, what I like to call a historic night. We were able to help her pay for her training to go get training and shoot a firearm for the first time. And today she went to the store out there in Cali and she went through, passed her test, and she purchased her first gun. I think they have like a 10-day waiting period out there.
What's up?
But man, so next week she gonna have that Glock 17 in her possession, man. I'm so proud of her.
That's what's up.
And so proud of everybody that
That's what's up.
that made it a point to welcome her to the 2A community, man. So that was amazing. Thank you, Kane. Thanks, man. Appreciate
that. Was a good night.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Glock 17, I'm going with my daughter who's never shot firearms. She came to me last week and said, Dad, I want to get a firearm. I want to go to the range. So we're going to go out, and I'm going to recommend the Glock 17 to her as well.
Nice.
So just as a note.
I'm starting to feel like that's a good first gun. And if you would have asked me that,
it's an excellent full-size weapon. Yeah.
That's weird. See, man, say nothing less than a Glock. No, listen, man. I challenge anybody to go through YouTube, skim through as many videos as you can of Guntubers, and find somebody that was using the term gun snob prior to me. If you do, I'll give you $10.
That's a lot of.
You won't. If you don't, you give me $10. Now, who want to take the test? Anybody want to take it? Only reason I'm saying that is because y'all stop trying to tell me what the hell a gun snob is. When I say it to mess with some of you guys, man. It's become a fun term for us to use. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't give a monkey damn what you buy.
Tell them about the gun snob, boss.
I honestly don't care. So it's all fun to me. Like you just, I just like to mess with you guys that like to buy the, expensive stuff, man. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But don't knock the peoples who don't buy them super duper expensive guns.
I'll talk to you later about this.
What the hell going on? Y'all just gonna have a conversation in chat?
You challenged me to go find something, and I went and found it.
I mean, I knew it was there already, but I didn't want to say that. But it's all good. Hey, I gotta run, y'all. I love y'all.
Let me be clear. Go find me chats where people talked about it, like we do.
A chat, okay.
And you not just use the term.
Okay.
I didn't invent the word snob or gun. I'm talking about using it on YouTube and having these conversations. If you find it, you don't even got it. We don't got to talk about it later. We talk about it now. If you find me a chat where they talked about it and people bring it up,
you clarified your position. I was just trying to get a milkshake, man. That's all.
Zach thought he had that milkshake in the bag.
Right. You clarified. That's all it is.
Hey, I gotta run though. I'm gonna go love up and hug up with the wifey before she come out here with her chancla.
Don't get hit.
Peace, man.
Peace, y'all.
Facts.
All right.
So I didn't say. So I had. Let me clear that up. Ramsey J. Like there was a guy called a gunslinger. I know that too. I'm talking about the term and the way that we use it in a chat where there's a community out there talking about it like we do all the time. Now, try me, Ramsey J. Zach, anybody. Go out there and find it.
No, for sure.
I know the channel, y'all. Everybody's sending me the channel now. I said people that's been using it, where there's a community of people using the word like we're doing. But it's all good. So anyway, BP, how are you, man? First guy I ever seen with AR.
I'm doing great, man.
AKs, 12 gauges, and a guitar in the background.
You can shoot at you, and then when you say something,
do it all, man.
It's not. That's what it is.
Gotta do it all. Gotta do it all.
That's that. He's peaceful until he's not.
There we go.
That's right.
That's how it is. That's with everything. But I'm doing well, thank you, man.
Great snow.
Feeling good.
Rebel Double, what's up, man?
BP, what was the most important thing you learned in terms of mental fitness on your weekend?
Just stick with the program and stay calm. You know, the number one thing is be secure, be safe at all times. Because if you're not safe, you can't make anything else safe. So it's just like basically care under fire. So you don't run into a situation where it's not secure, you know, because now there's 2 casualties. So securing the situation, having the situation, knowing how to do the bare minimum and get to a safe point to where you can do more care. Then the other thing is having this, everybody needs to have a tourniquet and being proficient with this, because this is one of the primary life-saving tools for everybody, especially if you carry firearms. You have to be able to use this device in a timely manner to save yourself, other people, family members. But the mental thing is just, you know, being there, being present, being focused, and being safe.
Were you nervous at all?
Oh yeah, I was nervous before I even got there, because I've been out of direct healthcare for over 20 years, so I've done a lot of this stuff. But getting those skills back, like you said, it's a perishable skill. So getting out there, can I still do it physically? This, that, and the other. So it's just it was really good as far as that's concerned. Getting your hands on it, getting new modalities. There's a lot that has changed. When I was back there, you just put dirt on the wound and kissed them goodbye and told them, "Oh, hey, good luck." You know, there's a lot of things that have changed. And the thing about this course that I love about it, it's all evidence based. So both of these people who are doing the training, they've been in Iraq and Afghanistan. They're part of organizations that do evidence-based information. It's not based on what they like or what they think is good. This is evidence-based. It's proven. Yada yada yada. It works in the field. If it doesn't work, you get rid of it.
Peace, Tony.
That's what I love about it.
Thank you, man.
So
Thank you, Tony.
Encourage everybody, if you don't go to that course,
I like
some
that
other
name.
course.
Tony
Bananas.
Tony Bananas, what's up? So just, you know, the mental part of it, it was really just, you know, being focused, being calm, and working your skills. So
G23, what's to it, man?
I was definitely nervous.
What up, G23?
Yeah, man, I would have been a nervous wreck out there, man. So did you have to, like, when you were,
you know,
I didn't get to see everything, because I'm sure it was a lot more than what we were able to see. We just see the clip. But did you get to do a lot of, like, live scenario shooting?
Not like live fire, most like techniques and bounding techniques and this, and that, and the other. So it's incorporating that into live, like when you're testing out. Okay, somebody's in the field over here. Okay, you have to go and on patrol, so you have to maintain all that. You know, everybody has point. You have rear, and you have, you know, the medic is in the middle, and just learning those techniques, how to approach it, how to do this. Like first time I did the body in the field, I blew myself up, because he's like, okay, there's a body over there. So I went over there, and me, instead of, you know, doing the right technique, which I really hadn't learned that, I go turn the guy over and boom, you're dead. IUD into that guy. So knowing things, how to approach those kind of situations, and what do you do? How do you secure that? Should you secure it? What do you do? So a lot of good scenarios. They really run you through a lot of different things and have you think about things and understanding why you're doing what you did. Again, evidence-based stuff that Dave said. Lessons that were paid in blood. All these lessons and stuff that they're teaching you were paid by somebody's blood. Somebody died. Somebody got injured. They lost life and limb over this kind of stuff. So they're basing that on that. So that's the standard. So she's Scotty. So it's really a good course. Like I said, I recommend.
So there was a story here yesterday, right? Safety.
Mm-hmm.
There's a story here yesterday where 3-year-old kid gets a gun in the backseat of the car, picks the gun up, starts playing with it, and shoots a mom in the neck. Kills her. That's crazy, right?
That is pretty bad.
Yeah. Did anybody have any? Was anybody else in the car with her?
Yeah, I think the mom and the dad was in the car, and the kid. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell a baby get a loaded firearm that obviously had one.
Somebody has it under the seat.
3-year-old ain't racking
secure, and boom.
Wow.
So that's survivable, but you got to keep the blood inside the person. So if you don't have the training to know what to do in that situation, you probably have 30 seconds to a minute at most before they lose all enough volume to where they're not going to recover. So, no, what do kids do when they get injured? The first thing they do, that's the primary thing. Get two hands direct any bleed, especially if it's spurting. It looks like an arterial. You saw what Kentucky Ballistics did. A minute, try to stem that no matter what, because if the blood's outside, nothing else really matters. Doing CPR or breath, or if the blood's not in the person. So that's the primary thing. Learning to take a stop the bleed course. That's going to save somebody. Learning how to use a tourniquet. That's going to save more people than
Roro
doing
said,
CPR compression.
that device up again. Can you hold the tourniquet up again? Show it to him.
Yeah, this is a cat tourniquet. So basically, throughout the course, you're doing stuff. They have you running around carrying that dummy like you were doing. So then, you're already tired. So they'll go left arm, go, boom. You got 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010, 1,011. 1,012, 1,013, 1,014, 1,015, 1,016,
That's
1,017, 1,018, 1,019 times. So you have 30 seconds. If you can't get that thing on in 30 seconds, you're dead. That's their standard. Whereas actually, for a lot of the medics in the service, it's actually 60 seconds. But he will give you 30 seconds to get this on there. Otherwise, you're dead. So learning how to get that device on, you're going to stop that bleeding on any big pipes. So these are big pipes, and your legs are big pipes. So any bleed, put this above the bleed, you're going to save somebody's life. The woman who got shot in the neck, direct pressure, get your shirt, get something, plug that hole, put pressure on it, because you have redundant vessels. If you shot on this side, the carotid or the artery, the venous, put that pressure on there. Hold that pressure. Try to keep as much blood inside there as you can get some kind of help. So this little stuff. And a lot of times people panic and they say if it doesn't hurt, you didn't get it on right. It always hurts. But you need to learn those techniques, because car accidents, you can have a penetrating injury, not just gunshot wounds. You fall down. That one lady that was walking with a glass of wine and fell down on her neck, cut her, dug it in her carotid. That could be something that can happen. So accidents happen. So do these things. We're already responsible firearms owners. Get your IFAC kit and learn how to use the stuff that's in there. And this tourniquet is something that can save your life.
Tactical weapon, they're like $30.
Yeah, they're cheap. Get a very good one.
Get a
$30.
Get a
learn
few.
how to use it.
Make sure you get an authentic one too. Make sure you get a real one.
That's the thing. Because the ones from China, they got rid of a lot of those, but don't buy it straight off Amazon, because a lot of those were the ones that were defective. So you go, like I was doing that twisting, a lot of this stuff will break, because, and then in that, you're pretty much SOL. So get your equipment. People have this stuff in there.
That's tightening it?
Yeah, it hurts.
It puts pressure, and you see I'm bruised up right here.
It hurts.
I got bruises so it's going to hurt. It's going to be painful until, hey, this is going to hurt. I understand, but we got to do this. We're trying to, just calm down. So it's going to hurt. When you put it on your leg or your arm, it's going to hurt. But what's worse, being in pain or dying? I think dying's a little bit worse.
Yeah, and
so
it's sitting there.
Learn how to use that.
Like the same day, man. Like sometimes watching the news here is like watching a crazy movie. Like it'd be so weird, bro. Like that the same day that story happened, there was another shooting on the south side, right in front of a pizza store. Dude come by, 7 people. They shoot. I don't know if it was one dude or what, but they shoot 7 people. They said the police like they found over 60 rounds, and it all happened quick. They shot 7 people. They let off over 60 rounds. Now, I'm thinking they had to be shooting something with a switch on.
That's crazy.
Because that's a lot of rounds to let off.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're shooting as fast as you can, you know what I mean?
How many rounds?
60.
And how long was the time period? Which it doesn't matter. I mean,
it was quick. They didn't really say
more than one person.
In and out.
That's all my own person, you know?
You know, think about 60 shots, even if you pull the trigger. That's a long time to count to 60. So, you know, that's time for, you know, all types of stuff to happen, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy, man. It's too much of that stuff going on. You know, everybody should be carrying something, man. Be aware. Everyone should take a stop to bleed. Yeah, that was deep right there, man. Mm-hmm. Have you ever had you had training to do that already, bro?
Not exactly formal training, but yes.
I've done stop the bleed.
I've
CPR.
I've kind of learned that growing up, if you will. So I'm actually pretty decent at it. I've been through situations where, you know, saving someone's life.
Where you had to use your skill?
What I've learned, yeah.
I feel like all handguns should be holstered, whether they're anyways or not. And safety doesn't matter as long as the retention is tight enough.
Right, don't
unholster it. I could see that.
I was with my father-in-law and I had to save somebody's life. It was a car accident. And we stopped and dude got out the car. And when he got out, he collapsed and you could see from like across the street, his head was split wide open.
Damn.
Yeah, I just went across the street, took off my shirt, literally put both pieces of flaps of skin of his head together, wrapped my shirt and just held it. It was like, yo, call the ambulance. That pressure shit works. So,
bro, that's a blessing right there, man. Thank God it was you and not me. Because as soon as I'd have got close and tried to do it, I would have fainted with him. They would have had to get me.
A lot of people, and that's another thing, a lot of people don't understand like blood, you know what I'm saying? Like people get, you know, queasy when it comes to that. People see a lot of blood and you not bleeding, and sometimes it'll be the person that passes out who's not bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely would have been me.
You know, so it's pretty interesting situation.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Talking to them, make sure they're coherent. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them, yo, where you coming from? Where you going? Stuff like that, little stuff like that. You know, just keep the conversation flowing. You kind of
have free stop to bleed court. Check your local. Okay, that's good information. That's really good information.
What's up, Jag?
Who riding? What's going on? Jag, what's up, bro?
Yep. She ain't lying. All that happened in the middle of the afternoon, too. Everything I'm telling you, like stuff, well, the baby thing, that's just period.
We live in a crazy world, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like this stuff just started happening. It's been happening forever. It's just social media is out there to get it out to people.
Yeah, I think that too. A lot of this stuff always been going on. Just now, everybody got a camera. Everybody's a photographer. And everybody's a videographer.
And to be honest with you, I might sound crazy. I feel like things probably calmed down.
You think?
What you mean?
Yo, Zach, think back when you was young, bro.
I mean, I grew up in crack era New York City. So somebody was getting killed all the time.
Daily. You understand?
And I remember when Giuliani came in and that started to change because he let the cops off the hook and there was a difference. I remember that.
Of course.
I remember when all that used to happen, but that was a different time. I mean, when I think about if it's getting worse, I mean, I guess being in the middle of that, I have to say, I guess in terms of being able to see it everywhere, I would say yeah, it's worse. Because when you live in the middle of it, and you know, kids that you go to school with and things like that and stuff happens, and it seems like a whole lot. But in terms of a global sort of thing, because you can see everything now, there's so much information everywhere, and you can see everything. You know, so I guess maybe the perception is just that it's worse when it wasn't, because it's been going on all the time.
I might go to that more, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do this weekend. I'll let you know, man. Shoot me an email. I'll send you my number. Nah, man. This. I don't know where y'all at, but nah, hell no.
The cops did start going crazy, and they went crazy.
Stop and frisk.
I don't know about Chicago. I know about New York City.
Stop and frisk.
Cops went crazy.
It's something. It's so crazy. I don't even like think about it. It's almost unthinkable here sometimes.
And when you explain it to me too, because I always thought like, because all you see is on the news. I'm not from there, but you always think it's like this huge, large area. But when you explain it to me, how small the area is really, it amazes me when you
But
explain it to me.
a lot of what was glorified here, a lot of it that was glorified through music and all that. Yeah, absolutely, it's happening in a very small area, relative, like within blocks. But the city as a whole is just,
What's up,
it
pimp?
could be wild, man. No, Chicago got I don't know. I always say it's like a split personality. It's a beautiful city, man. You know what I'm saying? If you from here, you know it's like being from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it is. It's a different kind of stand on your square type thing. Like you better do it.
Back Roblox.
You know.
What's up, him?
Yeah, I don't know about Chicago PD, but I know about the NYPD growing up.
Yeah, there's.
Oh no, man. Yeah, Chicago. The police crazy.
I don't see it being any different than New York. The cops out there.
Yeah, Gap, man. You're right, bro. I'm telling you, people. If y'all got like if y'all got kids in your cribs, that's probably between the ages of 16 and 25. I'm telling you, they follow the Chicago streets like it's really a movie. Like they could tell you what goes on. That's how it is. That's how crazy it is, and how sadly but true influential it's become. Like it's something unthinkable, man. I'm telling you, I don't even know how much it bothers me, especially when it be hitting close to home, and you know.
Goes to hop out, fan. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's right. They would tell you they were coming too. You know they were
Thursdays.
But yeah, man. Outside of that, though, let me get back on a brighter note. This was good, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this was gonna be good. It got really good. I like Dust. He be on it, boy. He be. Do you know sometimes these lives are not fun if everybody agree?
Right.
No, I get it.
That's the worst.
The whole panel was against me. The whole panel was against me at one point in this. You know what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
I wasn't really against you, bro. I was just giving you the.
You was just throwing the season.
Yeah, you need some.
I was playing devil's
throwing the season in like that.
But no, it's all love, man. Y'all already know. If you come up on this channel, you know I mess with you. If you up on the screen, you all good with me. All right. Just know that.
Damn turkeys.
Y'all gonna stop gangbanging on here. We just got to talk about
Stop saying that. You promoting bad stuff.
I want everybody out here to know that this turkey thing is a new gang.
It's not a gang. Don't listen.
It's a Mexican, a Puerto Rican black guy, and an Asian dude, and the other dude, we don't know what he is. But they're a gang. And don't nobody, y'all stop. C-Man. Yeah, he up there in Alaska.
They're multicultural.
He got a gang. All of them got big ears. They call them snow bunnies. and Eddie Tactical, I think he just joined the gang.
Mm-hmm. Look at him.
You know he'll be the short one.
Jason Ewing said, "Wild turkey." You trying to get
He's a wild turkey.
Jason Ewing the turkey too?
He's the wild turkey.
Do not see a Pacific Islander. Okay. The Asian sensation.
Oh, okay. Whatever it is, man. Whatever it is, that turkeys is code for snob. Tell y'all that. I'm gonna give y'all the secret.
Don't listen to him, guys. Don't not listen to him. This panel.
I know the funny thing is the leader of the turkeys is a fish. Don't know how that happened.
Whatever he's saying, don't listen. It's all false.
The lead turkey is a fish.
Turkey's people's nation. That's right.
Oh damn, no, they all good, man. Them my guys, man. I support them.
Jason,
So-
he's the old dirty bastard of the turkeys. Well, all
Yeah,
right.
that's
Hey,
it.
ODB.
Hey man, I found me a so my eyes be bad, bro. So you know when I'm trying to clean the gun or do something small, I got the headband light.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I need that. You a mechanic, you probably got 50 of these.
Nah, I don't. I'm not gonna even say it.
You know,
I got these whole lights. I got lights that like go on the hood that you put on the hood,
Okay.
and you flick the switch, and it just makes everything bright. And then
I use
got-
them headlamps too. But I can't see. I can't see nothing. I use them headlamps.
I needed this, man.
It helps.
lights out. I'm telling you, now you're gonna be able to see things you've never seen before.
Yeah, I need to see this.
Now, if you go and get those glasses with the magnifying glasses that flip out in front, now I know you're really doing the work.
I want to get some of those now. You said it.
Yo, nah, it's not a drop light. It is kind of a drop light, but it's like a hood light. It's a long light, a long fluorescent light. You hook up to the hood.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go to the store.
You gonna get the magnifying glass?
Nah, I'm going to get some Robitussin.
Robitussin.
Tussin?
Put some tussin on it.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can angle the light.
Mm-hmm. Does it turn red? Does it turn red too?
No, I don't know. I don't know how to put the batteries in.
You probably got like 3 settings on it.
Mm-hmm.
Can somebody tell me where the battery go?
So
Flip it down again.
Where did that battery go?
You gotta put some batteries in that.
You see in the back there where that little clip part piece is up top, the gray part?
Right here?
Headband.
No. Turn it over, the other side. The back part that goes on around by your head.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere in there. Right there where your hand is, yeah, right there.
There we go. Thank y'all. I need to know where the battery is. He gonna say in the back. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I keep a bunch of the Duracell ones. They sell them like that.
Smart Alex in here.
You get like 3 for $20 a copy.
Yeah, take three triple A. Right. It came with some Duracells too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
These ain't Duracells. These are Uracells.
Oh, they sent you the bootleg ones?
They
actually are.
for a while. They'll work for a while.
No, they actually are Duracells. Look at that.
Peace, Parasite.
We got light.
Is Parasite the one with the Tauruses that went off on hookah?
Oh, that's dope.
Well, Parasite is like some sort of radio genius, man.
That's cool.
Oh, that's nice and bright.
I like it. Fancy, yeah. It's a snob light.
Mm.
You like no. That's a Coleman, man. That's a good light. That's a Coleman.
You said it, not me. So that'll work. If you really are working on your firearms with that, like, and really trying to see, that'll definitely help you.
I use when I'm working on fire because I can't see like that either. I use them all the time.
Now all you need is the glasses with the magnifying glass that comes out.
Now I want to get it just because I know it's going to look funny. Put it on. Put your lamp on. And... Thank you for that, babe. Here you go. Thanks for blinding me. You got to take the hat off.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to wear it with the hat on. You got to take the hat off to use it.
No, I can see everything, bro.
It's shadowing your brim.
Right. You're losing a lot of your light.
All right. Yo, thank you, man. Click, click, bang in the building. Appreciate you, my brother. That's it for me, y'all. I'm done for the night, man. I'll see y'all on Thursday. I think I'm going to have a special guest coming through. Appreciate everybody hanging out in here, man, making these lives super fun. Kick up dust. You know, we're gonna work on your attitude, bro. Because you're a nice kid, but if you work on your attitude, you'll be even nicer.
I don't got
And
attitude.
then your little turkey friends be out there egging you on, man, and that's the problem. You gotta watch the company you keep.
They ain't bad. They ain't bad people. Those are the guys. Those are my guys.
Peace, bandits.
But now I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I'll see y'all on Thursday night. I'm out of
Later,
here.
guys.
Peace, family.